So, one of the craziest questions, who is right and who is wrong, who's doing the perfect and who is not. There is not a perfect thing in this. It's just who teach you and how he convinced you that his way is the better way. Okay? But as long as it works, that's what it matters. Now, in this case, well, first of all, it depends. If you get government money, $2 million to build a 200 house, yeah, I don't blame you, man. Just, you have to use it all, okay? But if you get $25,000, $30,000 as a budget to build a network, now you have to make sure that you get it right, budget-wise and functioning way. So here, for example, this box is $3, okay? This Gpon was $15. I know they're more than that, but we look for deals. So we buy a bunch of them once in a while. So is it $15? And this is $3. This is a couple pennies. I'll say maybe 10 cents for that. As for the drop, which is this one, if you can convince me why you need to have 8 count drops, hey, be my guest. Just blip, 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 blip down in the comments. Just give me a reason why. I use 1 count. All I need is 1 client, it's 1 count. Make sure I terminate my crap right. I don't cut it. I get it right function. And if I have to replace it, that's fine. I'll replace it. But I'm not going to put an 8 count, okay, just to service 1 person. Just waste of material, I guess. If I'm not paying for it, that's a different story. But if I'm paying for it or I've been budgeted for it, then I need to make sure to use the right count for the right things. This is the Ethernet cable that goes to the premise. This one can be mounted outside or it can be mounted inside. I mount all of them outside. All of these units are mounted outside. This is Gpon. It's just a router. That's what it does. It's pretty much a converter from the light coming from the OLT to the Ethernet cable. Okay. I don't put no firewall rules, no nothing. I just want to get the maximum speed out of this. This is a little tiny box, like I said. It was $3 on sale. I bought over 200 of these. So that's the Gpon. Told you it's $15, but regular retail is about $49, I think. You can get them way cheaper, though. It depends where you buy it from. So how this works, if you put it outside. If you put it outside, so we give the client this router. It's a ubiquiti router, okay? Actually, it's an AP. This one, we use it as an access point, okay? So it's an AP mode. It got powered by PoE. It passes through the PoE to go to here. So in another word, if we connect this one, we terminate this one, and we connect it to this one, as soon as this one gets powered, it will send power to this one. So we will have a Gpon active functioning as a router. This is an access point, managed, so you can manage and change whatever you want to it. It depends on what the client wants. Now, if you want the client to do its own management, then I suggest you go with TP-Link and bypass this one. But for me, so far so good. I maybe had one client overall that asked me that he wants to manage his things, but most of the people, they don't really care. As long as it works, then nobody change their Wi-Fi unless you are, well, I can't help you on that. So yeah, every time I get somebody that's going to help me, what I'm hiring him for, I make sure I show him how I want it to be done. This is how I want it to be done. This is how I want it to be functioned. Okay? This is how my deploys are. So, gotta teach him first, show him how to do it. Oops, this one's not bad. There you go, it goes back in. Show him how to do it, how I want things to be done, how I want my termination, how many loops do I need, service loop in case I break the cable, how my Ethernet's gonna go. That way when I send him, I am definitely sure he's gonna do it the same way I teach him. But I'm not gonna give them and tell them figure it out. No. Anyway, so this is how the fiber deployment goes, in my end at least, for the mobile home parks that I serve. So outdoor, it's safe, nobody can mess with it, nobody can claim, oh, I looked through this, oh my eyes. Nope, it's outside. This is what it goes inside, nice and neat. It's only 1 cable, 1 Ethernet cable that goes to it. It will power the whole drama, and then that was it. So if you do bulk billing, you can install these inside. You can put a little rack for them, put them there, leave them permanently. But in my case, I don't do bulk billing, at least in what I have right now. So what we do is we do install and stuff like that. So we want to make sure we get our equipment back when the people leave. And that was it for this video. Like I said again, no one is right, no one is wrong. It all depends how much dollars you got to get it done. That's the end of it.